Hi, it's Joelle. Every week, I take 2 steps out of my comfort zone to challenge myself to change and grow. This week, I tackled the F word, food. Um, when I was in my early 20s, I suffered from some sort of eating disorder, like a lot of girlfriends that I know. And well, I managed to get out of it myself. I actually wrote a book on how I did it, and I guess I'm just too shy to publish it. But fast forward several years later, now I'm suffering from a gluten allergy, and I'm also being sensitive to animals, and I'm trying to remove animal products as much as I can from what I eat. Which makes my eating very complicated and also very, very frustrating. So, one of the topics that I have absolutely no interest in talking about is food. Just start talking about it, and you'll see me slowly drift away and go somewhere else in my head. So I thought, feeding yourself the right way and making stuff taste good, because I can't eat out in the restaurants all the time, uh, might be a good, skill to learn in my life. And so I went to this conference on vegetables that grow here in Quebec in this season, and there was like this whole bunch of people passionate about vegetables and gardening and cooking and preparing food and tasting it, that were like talking about their stuff and giving us like different kinds of vegetable based foods to taste. And I mean, for me, it was just like, okay, it tastes good, move on. Um, but I guess that was not the point of the whole night. So I went to see the organizer and I talked a little bit about my story. And she said, you know what, I used to be like you. But then I got really interested into what I put in my body and where that stuff comes from and how you can make it taste good and how you can actually nourish yourself rather than feed yourself. That makes a lot of sense. Maybe I should, give it a try, nourishing myself rather than just feeding myself. So I'm committing in the next 2-3 months to do an 2 steps out that's all about food. So probably like a vegan cooking class where I actually get my 2 hands in it and I learn how to cook good stuff for myself and to change my relationship with food. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. See you next week.